Hi, I'm onto the Slant, and today we're going to test ride something a little bit different. So we are taking something out which is about 150 brake horsepower. It's not that, it's that. So if you look at this helicopter, it's very powerful, very sturdy. Yeah, looks very good. But unfortunately, today I'm taking the little fiddly one. been up and come back down, and what great fun. Absolutely totally different experience to what I'm used to. And now we're sat here with Phil. He's the man. He can tell us a little bit more about the actual gyrocopter. Yeah. So yeah, go on.
What do you need to know? Right, so a gyrocopter compared to a helicopter, okay?
Yeah.
So the blades aren't driven. They're driven by the wind. There's no propulsion to the blades.
You're joking?
No, the blades are driven by the wind. He starts the blades with a pre-rotator, like a starter motor. Pin goes up into a ring gear and starts them spinning. So you'll have witnessed that when you were on the runway ready to start.
Yeah.
And then when they were spinning, the stick came back. The reason the stick comes back, because the whole disc tilts back, and then he'll put the RPM in the engine, and he'll start going down the runway, and the wind coming through, they just act as a windmill, start spinning them up. And then when they go fast enough, you get off the ground.
I'm glad to know that after I've been on it. I didn't realise they weren't driven.
Yeah, we don't tell you before.
Yeah.
I don't want to bother going up.
Wow.
So,
okay.
Engine, 100 horsepower engine.
100?
Yeah, it's a 914 Rotax engine.
Right.
Basically, the propeller at the back pushes you forward, and that's where you get an inflow of wind into the blades. Just like a windmill, drives them. When they reach a certain speed, 350 RPM, you've got enough lift there to basically take off. That's why when he actually gets off the ground, he increases the speed to 70 miles an hour before you start lifting, because that's a safe speed to be able to lift the gyrocopter out of the circuit.
It was quite interesting when we was taking off, because as I could feel the weight transferring from, you know, and as it was happening, a gust of wind came, and we were almost going sideways down the runway. It probably felt more dramatic than it was.
The wind was coming from the sort of southwest. So as you were going down the runway that way, you weren't into a headwind, it was sort of coming from this direction. And that's why Jack was pointing the gyro into wind, so it felt like you were moving along sideways, grabbing. And all that is keeping the gyro in balance, i.e. you've got equal airflow all the way around the gyro. Otherwise, the aerodynamics, it degrades the aerodynamics with the gyro.
Okay, makes sense. But yeah, what a great experience. And only 100 horsepower.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting because my bike's got another 50% of that on top.
Yeah.
But,
and I mean, you didn't have that long in it really, so he couldn't have demonstrated things like shutting the engine off. It just it will just float down. And land.
Well, there's no wings, are there?
No.
There's
very little area to land. And banking turns, you know. So
we did a little bit of a bank. We got over to, I won't say over the Trafford Centre, but over that way. And then it was like, right, it's time to come back now. And we did. We banked in, and it was like, it's impressive. It is impressive. But yeah, what a good day. What a load of fun.
So you enjoyed the experience.
Absolutely.
We'll see you back at the Flight Academy.
I think you might do, you know.
Have a half hour next time, or an hour, you know.
Yeah. Recommend it, definitely.
Well, next time we can get you in the front seat. So we do a briefing, a proper briefing, so you know what to do.
Okay.
There's certain things you have to do, like you have to press the pre-rotator button. And a few other things. I mean, I'd be in control in the back, but there's a couple of things to do, and then you're flying it from the front. And from the front you get less exposure to the air as well, there's less wind in the front. So that's what you need to do.
Excellent. Okay, so thanks for a great day.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
See you again, Anthony.
Alright. So this is Anton the Slant signing off. Bye bye.
Bow chicka wow wow.
You alive?